I'll kick your head and kick your ass again. Why? I don't think it got the message. Open the door, sucker. It's Zorak, here to kick your ass. Your ass. I love beating people up. It's what I do. And if you're lame as had any friends, I kick their asses too. Every time I see you coming, I feel sick.
All right.
But at least I know
there
your
we
ass
go.
is mine to kick. Why don't you bend that fat load over? Hold it steady.
Zorak is ready.
Ready to kick your ass.
All right. Welcome. Welcome, everybody, to Foighty Noight.
I'm gonna kick your right cheek, and then I'll kick your left cheek. Ooh, then I kick both cheeks right on into next week. I'm gonna turn my foot sideways, gonna kick that ass for days. There's another clueless jump, time to let my foot be rough. Kick your ass, kick your ass, kick your ass.
Yeah, kicking ass. Okay, folks, as I promised in the previous broadcast, that I would be bringing to you a Blackout Rules round robin. So here we are for the vacant Blackout title tonight to square up in a round robin tournament. Sorry, just tweaking this out here. Okay. Yes, but we got here in a point system round robins tournament to crown a new Blackout champion here. Let's go take a look at the participants here. Our first contest will be Speedball Mike Bailey versus Low Key. Then also in the tournament, we have Scott Lost, Dakota Kai, Nobuhiko Takada, Johnny Saint, Arisa Hoshiki, and Lord Steven Regal. They will be combating against each other. The one with the highest points is crowned the champion. So let's go ahead and move on down to this particular contest. The first matchup, Speedball Mike Bailey versus Low Key. Blackout Rules. Here we go. This is exciting.
Fight.
And of course, Speedball Mike Bailey made quite an impression of for himself in the last tournament he was a part of, which I do believe was the junior heavyweight. Knife edge chop there by Key. And another one, this time standing still, as Bailey fires back with a forearm smash. Drops the elbow across the back, and a knee to follow onto Low Key. Of course, Low Key always with the very, very notable and made obvious martial arts background. But of course, Speedball Mike Bailey, I believe he is a black belt in, is it Taekwondo? Hello, Knuckle. Welcome. The lockup now, getting the better of the strength of it. Drop toe hold there by Speedball Mike Bailey. As he just barely misses that spin kick onto Low Key as they chop off against each other, but not yet at a standstill. Snapmare takeover there by Speedball. Behind the first chin lock. But no give from Low Key as he was trying to squat down. Maybe he could go for an enziguri or a drop kick. Speedball saw it coming. And now the Romero special. Into the Dragon Sleeper. Stretching out Speedball. Low Key now with the throat chops. Speedball just letting him know, you want to go for chops with me, I'll do the elbows. As round one comes to a close. Round two starting up. And the feeling out process between these two shows you how trying not to let their emotions get the best of them. I mean, this tournament is for a title, a belt, a big old title belt to hold your pants up. Nice kicking combinations with the lifting knee and the axe kick to finish it off. Tried to go for the butterfly kick, but Low Key was out of the way before it even came to town. Knife edge chop to the throat. Key is just targeting the throat area with those chops, and Speedball not having him to catches the kick into the cross heel hold. Speedball gets out of that predicament. The lock-up axe kick to the back of the head, now picking up Low Key, shaking it off. It's still trying to get the better of it. That step up enziguri, though. That's one way to get the best of your opponent. Of course, Key putting in the extra oomph with those kicks to the midsection. Heel kick there by Speedball Mike Bailey. And attacking the spine now. As the second round with 20 seconds left. Butterfly plex there by Low Key. Nicely done. Oh, and just as they were about to go for a strike off, the second round comes to a close, beginning the third. The halfway point. There's that butterfly bridge once again. He captures the leg, trying to twist it into submission, but Speedball is not having it, folks. Drops the elbow across the back, into that dragon sleeper. As you see him holding the arm, making sure that he is not able to defend it for the stretching of the neck. Is sort of diagonally angling his body so that his other arm is... Oh, the Shota! The Shota attacks! And again, Speedball using that agility to get out of the power grip of one Low Key as he brings him closer to the center, dropping the elbow into that dragon sleeper once again as we head into the second minute of this 3-minute round in the dead center of it, the halfway point of round 3. Snap suplex, double stomp by Low Key, and Speedball again with the kicking combination. And Low Key gets the butterfly kick. DDT spiking him on the head. It looks like Low Key could very well be in a sense of danger. As the third round closes up, another one opens. Round 4. In the history books, usually the deciding round as he catches Speedball with that drop kick high flip. Mongolian chop on the Speedball. And the high kick catches him right on the face. And now Speedball is in trouble with a combo kick being taken. And he is out! He is out! Low Key knocks out Speedball Mike Bailey. He had him scouted out, figured out, and now put him down to the ground. Howdy, Beagle Boy. And Low Key catching Speedball with that disgusting combo kick. There it is, 40 seconds of the fourth round, the knockout, 86% by good old Maeve Deltzer. As Low Key advances with points in the first fight of the night for him. As we head in out, let's take a look at the rankings just because I want to see it. I don't really touch the league too much. Let's check out the ranking. There we have Low Key, ranked number 1 with 5 points. Speedball Mike Bailey with 0. But he is in second place. Tied with Scott Lawson, Dakota Kai, and Nobuhiko Takada, and everybody else in the tournament. All right, here we go. For Mike Bailey. Yeah, we're going to mix this up as best as we can. That way... Hey, Caddy, good to see you, buddy. Yeah, Foolhardy, that's right. We are doing a league tournament, round-robin style. Not a problem, man. Yesterday's broadcast was awesome. Not just... and I'm not talking about mine. I'm actually talking about the one I did with the big dog, Andrew Everett. But here we go. Let's see here. There's Low Key, Bailey, Scotty. We're going to watch Scott Loss versus Dakota Kai in this tournament. That way we can mix it up. We don't want to see the previous two in a fight. We got to mix it up, Bubba. Here we go. Scott Loss versus Dakota Kai. I've been looking forward to this match.
Fight.
Here we go now. Knife edge chopped there by Scott Loss onto Dakota Kai, who tries to get him up for a suplex, but Scott reverses. Forearm smash there to the throat. As the leader of Team Kick, taking on the professional Scott Lost, the Pro Wrestling Guerrilla alumni. Scooping a slam. But Scotty's back to his feet. Dakota trying to follow up with an elbow smash, but nobody home. Knife edge chop again there by Scott Lost. And another one. Drop toe hold on Dakota Kai. Goes for it again. Of course, none of you, I don't know if any of you really know this. Scott lost with a bit of a judo background. Once he went further into his career, upped his game by taking judo. That's why the final matches in his career just kept getting better and better. Picks up. Scoop and a slam there by Dakota. Now wrenching in the back of the leg. Forearm smash. And she seems to be getting a little impatient with these hits, just laying him into the air. Oh, there we go, catching Scott in the back with that knee. Applying the camel clutch.
Fight.
As the second round opens up, as did the kicks there onto Dakota Kai, as they go for a chop exchange. Oh shit, Scotty putting her in the torture rack and drops her onto the back. That knee applying the back breaker onto Dakota Kai. He's going for it again. No give. But she probably should have with that punishing knee. Opens up the forearm, strikes into the single leg crab onto Scott Lost. Forearm smash there by Scotty. He's been lucky with those all night. Now, pile driver. Right on the top of the buns of Dakota Kai. Will the hair still look adorable after this fight, much less the rest of the night? Now dropping the knee across the midsection of Scott Lost, following through with those kicks and heading into the bow and arrow lock. There's a pickup again onto that knee. I have a feeling that's probably going to be the demiser of one Dakota Kai, but then again, she has him in a camel clutch. Closing out the second round. Referee Rick Knox initiating the round 3 bell. The elbow spike. Hip toss by Scott Lost, the professional. Multiple time tag team champion wherever he goes. Notably in Pro Wrestling Guerrilla.
Give up.
Now an accomplished comic book artist. Making a name for himself. Incredible style, by the way. Check out his comic book, The Second Shift. Head over to Scott Lost Art, I believe is the name. To pick up suplex there onto the floor of the dodecagon. Drop kick to the face of Dakota Kai. As we go into the second minute of this third round. Dakota Kai now working over the spine into the single leg Boston Crab. I don't think that'll be enough to put away Scott Lost. Spike in the elbow, drops the knee across the sternum. Forearm smash there by Scott. Oh, he's a bit woozy. That kick, though, definitely woke him up. But Dakota Kai opening up with the team kicks. Round 3 coming to a close. Lineman, good to see ya.
Fight.
Here we go, the fourth round. Usually within the opening seconds is where we find the winner. Lifting knee to the face of Scott Lost. Oh no, this isn't good. That kick, though, snapped him back into place, but he was gone for a second. The eyes were starting to gloss over as Dakota Kai now opening a fresh can of whoop-ass. Or actually a kiwi. Oh, God. The kiwi ass kicker. Forearm smash. This is not good. Scoop and a slam. Scott is now getting dominated by the leader, the captain of Team Kick. Holy shit, she is beating the bejesus out of him. Scooping it. No, he hits her with the rib breaker. Yeah! Drop kick. She's out. She's out. And Scotty getting fired up as he just kept getting more and more frustrated with the strikes and kicks of Dakota Kai. Slamming her down to the ground after that guttural war cry. There you have it, folks. 1 minute 59 seconds, a knockout. Into the fourth round, 86%. Scott Lost advances with points against Dakota Kai, but she still has an opportunity to gain the lead. I totally agree with you, buddy. And right there, you see Scott Lost getting the 5 points. Tying himself up with low key. But now we can check out Let's see here. All right, I can do this. Johnny Saint versus Nobuhiko Takada. I would say a styles clash. I mean, Johnny Saint, one of the most legendary professional grapplers in professional wrestling.
Fight.
Well, Nobuhiko Takada
Give up.
going to war with the likes of Super Vader. I mean, shit, I'm wearing the shirt right now, the Super Vader versus Takada. I believe it was Fight Network Friends. I want them to make more like this shirt. I love this shirt. I want another version of this shirt. Lifting knee strikes there onto Johnny Saint, who now trips out the legs of Nobuhiko Takada. Another drop toe hold there. As Johnny Saint will be using his technical prowess to just totally get the best of, to play the mind games against somebody. Possibly as temperamental as a shoot fighter, but this is Nobuhiko Takada. A man who has definitely kept his wits about him. The double arm trap there, as you see Johnny Saint lifting the elbows up the opposite direction they're supposed to go. The leg trip there into that leg, rolling leg lock by Takada. It's a strike down. Hip throw. So far it's been a throw and strike off exchange back and forth between these two. It's hard to call who is going to be victorious in this. Johnny Saint. Johnny Saint, a visitor, a high-honored guest in Japan.
Fight.
But of course, all over the world, he is known. That does not mean to say that his accomplishments outweigh the ones of Nobuhiko Takada.
Give up.
And that arm lock pulls away at the hair. And that high kick connected along with the strike combination. And now the Achilles hold on to Johnny Saint. Opening him up with those gut punches. And now the go behind. No, Johnny Saint rolls through with an ankle lock of his own. It's in now, centering him and using control in his direction.
Give up.
He's trying to pull the shoulder blade out of it. Nice strike there by Saint. Catching him in, trying to ring out the arms, but Takada is not having it. But Saint again capturing the leg of Nobuhiko Takada. Slams through with that back body drop into the double wrist lock.
Give up.
And a simple slap to the face is enough to wake it up. Even the most focused individual.
Give
Now
up.
applying it once again to Johnny Saint. Johnny Saint, though, keeping his cool. Still trying to go for the slap to insult Takada to get his emotions running wild. But Takada coming into the third opening seconds. Just to get another Achilles hold on to Johnny Saint now. Goes in with those sparring holds. Nice victory roll clutch.
Give up.
Still no give, but Takada has definitely been working over the arms as Johnny Saint now going to work on the stems and neck.
Give up.
Working over the league. Gilligan. Wow, great name. It's a round robin tournament. Basically, you choose a number of wrestlers to compete, and they all face each other one time for points. The one with the highest ranking points wins the league.
Give up.
Now lifting needed by Takada, going in for the right turn behind. Now Johnny Saint always able to slip out through the back to land in that Achilles hold. Hello, old Wendell. Oh, shit! And he just popped the arm of Johnny Saint. He is out. We are going to need to get some smelling sauce and possibly a dislocating back into place. Johnny Saint has been critical. And right there, folks, 84% the third round. 2 minutes, 39 seconds. The cross arm breaker is what does it in for Johnny Saint. But he still has a couple of more fights to go for the rest of this evening. But will he ever be the same after losing to Nobuhiko Takada? Okay, let's take a look now into our next contest. Yeah, I'm kind of curious about that myself, Spectre. All right, let's see here. Arisa Hoshiki. Wait, go back up. How did I do that? That was freaky. I did not touch anything in this particular fight. Or, excuse me, in this particular contest. Let's see. How did I do that? This is rather confusing, Captain. There we go. Arisa Hoshiki versus Steven Regal. Spiky, good to see ya! Survivor Series tournaments all the time, and Fire Pro returns. And it seemed damage did, oh wow, as the matches went faster. Interesting, okay. Well, let's take a look at this one then. Arisa Hoshiki versus Steven Regal. Yeah, it's definitely something to take your time on. I've spent a couple of hours trying to focus on it. I was going to do 2 brackets, but that would take forever. So, scoop and a slam there, lifting knees there by Lord Steven Regal, applying the Boston Crab already to Arisa. Trip out of the legs. And he seems to be toying with Arisa. And it's Regal looking to make quick work of her. I'm sure we will later, Daniel. The back elbow there by Arisa. Oh, she just missed that lariat by Lord Steven Regal. Pulls through now. He's going to go for that dragon suplex. She applies those kicks. Nice arm drag takeover there by Arisa. Arisa now circling around. The European uppercut catches her, though, under the chin. She's able to gain the control over Lord Steven Regal, putting in the elbow into his shoulder blades. Oh, and kicking out the back of her leg. Spiking that elbow in the back of the neck of Steven Regal as round 1 comes to a close between these two. Spiking elbow there by the Lord Steven. I mean, it's pretty obvious that those of you who frequent here on my Fire Pro streams should know, or even if you have a knowledge of Joshi, you never count out a Joshi. No matter how small they look, they are just as vicious as the next gigantic hoss. In fact, they prove that demons come in all shapes and sizes. Indeed, I love the World Television Champion Steven Regal era. Then a power slam right there by Arisa. Into a Uranagi slam. Step up, kick to the back of the head. I don't even want to call it a Enziguri. Oh shit, Regal was trying to go for that Regal Plex. Catch him into that. What the hell? The rear naked choke applied there by Arisa. Oh, 3 European uppercuts. Referee standing by, wanted to make sure if he has to step in to tell the fight's over. There's a clothesline. Round 2 come to an end. The beginning of round 3 starts now. Dropping the elbow there on the back of Lord Steven Regal, who rolls through with a victory clutch. Kick directly into the spine, but that seemed to make him very upset as she catches him with a front clutch.
Give up.
Oh no! German suplex releasing her on the back of her head. She almost gone clearly halfway across the dodecagon, but slams down Regal in the center. Into the Boston Crab. And now Regal just trying to slide out to escape. Something tells me some major consequences are coming in the form of that double arm belly to belly overhead. Oh shit! Reverse brainbuster. She's out. Regal taking pride in his work. 2 minutes in the 3rd round. 87%, 3 rounds in, 2 minutes flat. Bollocks indeed. You missed probably the first rotation of fights, DJ. Let's head on down to the brackets. We're going to take a look at the standings as we finish the first run-through of matches in this round-robin tournament. There's the rankings here. Low Key, Scott Lost, Nobuhiko Takada, and Lord Steven Regal with 5 points each. All tying for number 1 rank. Of course, the 5th place spots held by Mike Bailey, Dakota Kai, Johnny Saint, and Arisa Hoshiki. Okay. We just saw Low Key versus Mike Bailey. I think we should put the winners against each other or something. I don't know. Or should we? I think we should just go straight down, I think. Back and to the right. All right, here we go, folks. Speedball Mike Bailey set to take on Scott Lost in the second rotation of fights here tonight, folks.
Fight.
Here we go there. Axe kicked by Speedball, who's looking to make up for some lost time and points against a man like Scott Lost, who was able to dismantle Dakota Kai in the first rotation of fights. Of course, both these individuals known for their quick and stiff kicks. So far, Scott Lost handling his own against Speedball Mike Bailey, who did suffer a knockout in the first round. And there's those shoulder strikes, dazing Scott Lost. He should have just went for the finish on that one. Right there, knocking him again. He keeps backing off. This is the problem right here with Speedball Mike Bailey. He needs to take every opportunity that presents itself in front of his opponent. Scott Lost laying in those deep forearm strikes. The shot to the midsection, scoop and a slam. When all else fails, folks. Again, oh, that time was against the cage wall. And that back-breaking torture rack. No, it's just a torture rack. He has to put him down. Otherwise, it will penalize his victory points for him. Smash there to start things off as Bailey tried to go for the butterfly kick. And Scott nails him with a swing against Zaguri, almost Tenryu style. Now snap of the arm of Speedball, putting him down on the ground with a stomp to the back of the head for a little extra screw you. High kick right there as Scott drives him down onto the knee. Arm smash. This is not looking good for Speedball. There's that swinging kick once again. It's in.
Give up.
Referee asks if he wants to give up, but no, he puts him across the knee. And Speedball Mike Bailey better start opening up more and more, getting more flashy with it. There we go. And Scott now shooting in with that face buster. Oh, the big fat kill!
Give up.
Round 2 comes to a close.
Fight.
And in that previous round, it definitely looked like Scott Lost was starting to get the more higher ground against Mike Bailey. But Bailey at the beginning of it was actually leading in the strike game. As Scott lands, oh, the rolling elbow after that pile driver. A Speedball now hooking in the single leg Boston Crab as you see the pain in the face of Scott Lost. Oh, there's that war cry. But no, Bailey uses it against him as he nails him with the back of the head straight into the single leg crab once again. But that, I think, took all the energy out. Uranagi slam! Scott Lost got him! And the third round knockout in 2 minutes 5 seconds. Scott Lost defeats Speedball Mike Bailey to gain the 5 points. Oh, here's an interesting wrinkle. Low Key versus Dakota Kai. Oh no. Here we go with this one. Trips out the leg now of Low Key. Mongolian chop onto Dakota Kai. Dakota Kai actually making Low Key bend the knee. She is just completely overpowering the World Warrior. Hi, Revoltagon. And there's that chop to the throat, a signature of Low Key. It's a pickup. Let's go for that drop kick, but nobody home on that one. Pitching off, overpowering against his opponent. Oh, that scream is 100% spot on for a man like Low Key. The World Warrior. Into that Romero special, puts it into the Dragon Sleeper. It's basically a choose your pain. Exactly, NXT original versus an NXT current.
Fight.
Swats away now, Dakota Kai. Drops the elbow and the knee onto Low Key. It's in now. Oh, no pickup on that one. Low Key getting the best of the captain of Team Kick. Oh, shit. What? Dakota Kai nailing a shoot headbutt onto the back of the head of Low Key. Opens up with some forearm strikes and hits that suplex. She learned from her last fight to just completely go for the gusto into that bow and arrow lock. Kick to the midsection. Buzzsaw kick to the side of the head of Dakota Kai. Now Low Key, flipping drop kick. If he hits that key crusher on her, it's lights out for Dakota Kai. Much like that kick, followed by the double stop, as they're now starting to get a little riled up. Snap suplex onto the top of the dome. Lifting knee to the face. Forearm strike off. Damn that bell.
Fight.
Third round now. Here we go. Snapper take over there by Dakota. She wants it. Kick to the back. Pick it up Low Key. Tried to nail him with that forearm, but he steps side. Swings in. Scoop slam. Try to get that drop kick, but nobody home on that one. Low Key now, being a little more wiser, not shooting in too fast, picks up the leg of Dakota Kai. There's a lockup snap suplex there by Dakota. Oh, what they're gonna go for here? Saito suplex on to Dakota Kai, following up with that drop, that double stomp. Joshi slam. She tried to go for that kick, but nobody was there. Low Key now, German suplexing, but that took a lot out of him more than it did Dakota. Oh, the kick caught her, the kick caught her. And Dakota Kai has been knocked the F out. All right, folks, third round, 2 minutes, 33 seconds, 80%. Low Key gets that swift kick to the face of Dakota Kai, knocking her back and earning him 5 more points. Oh, excuse me for 1 second. I'm going to use the facilities. Please stay with us. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. All right, here we go. We are back, folks. Round Robin Deliciousness coming at you. Round Robin Yum. I should have called that instead of Foighty Noight, but I like Foighty Noight. All right, here we go, folks. Nobuhiko Takada taking on Arisa Hoshiki. Hopefully this is a better outcome for her as we head on down to the next contest.
Fight.
There's a lockup now. Shot to the midsection there by Arisa. Trip out of the leg, and already with a heel hook. As Takada, he sees her. Thinks he could snap her like a twig. That lifting knee strike will definitely do some damage on it as he goes in. Rearing back. I love the animations in this game. I really, really do. Elbow smash. Lifting knee. And now with the go behind, but she catches him into a victory roll. He has not been too fortunate when attempting that rear ground and pound. Nice capture, though. Yeah. 1-1 record in shoot fighting. Shoot boxing, actually, I should say.
Give up.
Let's see some more of those kicks, then. There we go. Taking out the shins. But Takada just completely going in. All engines ablaze. She needs to start aiming a little higher on the leg, where it does not seem to even bother Takada. As the first round comes to an end in mid-air. Just put in some credits. Drops the elbow. There's a pickup and a slam.
Give up.
Now the lifting knees there. We're starting to see more of that background in this fight. Black Ops, how are ya?
Give up.
Elbow drop to the back there, taking Takada down. That had him stunned for a little bit, and she gets caught into that cross heel hold. And things are not looking too well for her on this end of the monitor. So kick to the top of the head. Now both of them getting a little fatigued into it. Forearm smash. The end of round 2.
Fight.
I think Takada is probably going to end up taking this one unless she is able to get that killer instinct into her. There's that front face lock with the body scissors. And he tried to go for it right there.
Give up.
Brings in with that front face lock to gain some momentum. She kept going for that lower kick. Goes for the trip out though that time. Now kicking out the legs of Takada. She's finally starting to affect them to get the legs apart. Putting into that Boston Crab, but no luck. And now the cross arm breaker. Will she be able to tap out Big Takada? And this time with a rear naked choke. She is twisting his neck. Did you see the positioning on that one? Swats away. And Takada is backing off from her. Almost like he's throwing his kicks in defense as opposed to offense. Woo! Just a couple of seconds away. A couple of blinks away from catching that heel hook kick. If she is able to land that, I think she could win this one. But that power slam is definitely a good sign of things to possibly come. As Takada now backing away from her. Spikes the elbow now. He is Daisy. Oh, gets into that heel hold. Will she hold on? Yes, she will. As we head past the first minute of this 4th round. And she's starting to wisely. Gets caught in. There's that heel hold. And she taps out. Say what you will. Hoshiki was starting to weaken the legs of Takada. All right, folks, there you have it. 1 minute, 17 seconds. The Achilles hold in the 4th round is what took out Arisa Hoshiki. But there's still some fights left in the night, folks. Esperanza, shit, we don't want to murder in this tournament. Yep, meow. Here we have Johnny Saint versus Lord Steven Regal. I'm expecting good things out of this.
Fight.
Here comes the fight in it. As Saint able... Oh, to catch that lariat with a knee across the face for the Johnny Saint.
Give up.
And of course now... No, we are not doing the British commentary. This is the Dodecagon. There will be some World of Sport style broadcast later on in the week for the promotion known as the 4PK, the 4-Post Kingdom, which will bring you the finest in all grappling. That's yet to come. For now, we got a crown. No, but there will be some British rounds matches in the 4-Post Kingdom. We are promoting that right now for the next broadcast. I mean, they're not banned. They're frowned upon, Revolticon. As the last 15 seconds of this first round remain, it has been an exchange of throws and strikes between Johnny Saint and Lord Steven Regal.
Fight.
The butterfly, nope. Johnny Saint hangs on, throwing Regal over his back. We did have a sickle yesterday. It was very frowned upon. European uppercut after a nice little slap on the cheeky, and right to the pills. The bow and arrow lock applied there by Johnny Saint. Regal manages to escape. There's that cravat. It's like a vice grip across the sides of your neck. And the triple uppercut, a trade signature of Steven Regal. Gets that tiger spin. No, it's a toe hold. Heel kick there on the Saint. Catches the wrist. But Regal able to lift the back heel. Oh, and once again, the future children of Johnny Saint in jeopardy as he applies the octopus stretch onto Steven Regal. And now capturing him into that rear naked choke. That arms, look at the arms of Regal bending backwards.
Fight.
Third round.
Shoot.
I honestly hope that these two go the distance on it.
Give up.
Shoot.
That uppercut catching Regal as Johnny Saint sounding a little less saintish. Or would it be saintly? I don't know. Captures through on the arms there. Regal in pain, staring at Saint as he collects the knee.
Give up.
But Saint has been just applying these stretches one after another. I mean, what do you expect from that man? And now into the Regal stretch onto Regal. Double underhook, belly to belly. Drops the knee across the face of Saint. Saint catching him with that elbow though. Uranagi slam. And both combatants are down. Oh shit, Regal plugs! Puts Saint back to his feet. Arm bringer. Flips through. Third round ends.
Fight.
Here comes the fourth. I think this might be the one, even though I want to see it go to the fifth round. Beautiful cross arm breaker applied there by Johnny Saint.
Shoot.
Into that octopus stretch. Regal is screaming.
Shoot.
Hooks it in, locks on.
Give up.
And now again with the cross arm breaker, this time at the death center of the dodecagon. Will Regal give? No.
Shoot.
European uppercut. And Saint's like, come on, boy, get up.
Give up. Give up.
Regal now, Uranagi slam, Saint's out! He shot in, was able to hook for the lift. And there you have it, folks. Regal was in trouble. I don't care what anybody says. All right, here we go. 88%, 1 minute 50 seconds of the fourth round. Johnny Saint defeating Johnny Saint being defeated by Lord Steven Regal. Does Regal have either Jeeves or Tajiri in his corner? Neither! Okay, let's take a look here. In two competitors who are tied for 0, Dakota Kai and Mike Bailey, or actually, I think that was the rotation of fights. Let's take a look at the rankings here. Low Key, Scott Lost, Takada, and Regal, all with 10 points. For Speedball, Mike Bailey, Dakota Kai, Johnny Saint, and Hoshiki all have 0. I wonder how this is going to go if the winners keep winning every single match. Lord Steven, actually. They couldn't get through the particular customs. Plus, we just don't trust them. No cheating in this particular tournament, Spectre. All right, here we go. Wait, what is the next match? What is this? I'm really curious as to what this is, what'll happen. There we go, against Dakota Kai.
Fight.
Comes the fight bell. Oh, and speedball Mike Bailey catching the leg of the captain of Team Kick. Whereas both of these individuals with 0 points in this tournament. Drops that knee across the back of the head of Dakota Kai. Dakota getting more and more mad as the night progresses. I mean, can you blame her? Just as she was about to gain a victory, she was knocked out or submitted. Well, Speedball, unable to be so lucky just as much as Dakota. Hits that axe kick, though, and they're getting a little faster with their strikes and shoot-ins.
Give up.
Snap suplex there on that unforgiving dodecagon mat. There's no bounce there, folks. It's all, oh shit, here we go, strike over the night, elbows to kicks. Dakota drops him at the end of the first round.
Fight.
Now a jaw jack on a speedball. With those kicks, down goes Dakota Kai, and now kicking her while she's down. Bailey starting to throw his sportsmanship right out the window. He wants to win, and honestly, that is how you do it, folks. And Dakota Kai using that knee strike as much as possible this evening. I really feel like that is going to get her at least one victory tonight. It's a cross heel hold. That camel clutch now, Dakota Kai stretching back on Mike Bailey. And she is starting to pick up the pace here against Mike Bailey. Bailey better wake up. That's the second time, the second round that she has had the upper hand. There's a bulldog. A big bulldog. And there's that step-up kick. Bailey is in danger as we head in to the first minute of this third round. And now opening up against Dakota Kai. There's a back kick there by Dakota Kai onto Mike Bailey. Taking the time to taunt. That's probably not a wise maneuver there as Dakota gets that back kick once again. Picks him up, and there it is, that Pele kick. And now Bailey trying to feel it out. He's trying to land in that kick, but I think he's seeing double. Uranagi slam. Dakota Kai gets her first set of points in this tournament. Mike Bailey is sucking ass at this point. Zach of the Uranagi, one of the most devastating slams there, and also one that you could quickly get into. Zach, that's what he gets for being barefoot. Man, no love for barefoot wrestling in the chat. 86%, 2 minutes, 13 seconds in the third round. Dakota Kai scoring her first set of 5 points in this round-robin tournament. Here we go, Scott Lost versus Low Key. I'm kind of sad that we never got to see this matchup in PWG, but I'm sure it was probably some cross wirings or whatever. But I know for a fact it definitely would have rocked ass if Scott Lost ever faced Low Key. There's that step, that kick, that super kick But Scott Lost pulled it very devastating. I know, I was on the receiving end of one of those bastards. He kicked my facial hair straight off my chin. Knife edge chop there by Key, but Scott Lost fires back with a arm drag takeover. And Key just being unrelentless with those throat chops. Scraping Scott Lost off of his boot now. Jaw jack there to buy him some couple of seconds. As Scotty trying to go in for those kicks. The Romero special into the Dragon Sleeper.
Give up.
Low key already beginning the stretching process of the professional Scott Lost.
Fight.
The arm drag takeover there by Scotty. European uppercut there by Low Key. Lift up with that stall fall suplex. Mongolian chop by Low Key.
Give up.
And they're trying to get the lockup there, but neither man wants to
Give up.
even fall victim to the test of strength. That cross leg lock not enough to put Scott down. It's that arm drag, that step up Unzaguri. Oh, DJ, I strongly recommend you look into Scott Lost's body of work, especially his feud against Scorpio Sky. They were fantastic matches. Also, two of my personal favorite matches. Scott Lost versus Shingo Takagi for Battle of Los Angeles. Oh, hi.
Give up.
221, how are you? Good evening.
Fight.
I think this is just Key in his natural habitat as we head into the third round. Scooping a slam there, double stomp onto Scott Lost, now working over the leg side. Come on! Knife edge chop there onto Lost. In now, drops the elbow on the back of Key now, trying to work over the legs. Big fat kill! But Key is back to his feet. Shoot headbutt onto Scott Lost. Knife edge chop to the throat. But Scotty now picking him up. Pile driver onto Low Key. Drops onto that unforgiving knee with a rib breaker. He wants him to get back up. Drop kick to the face, but Key's back up with a double stomp. Shoot headbutt again. And now trying to choke the air out of Scott Lost with that head scissors. What a combination there by Key. Scott is in trouble as Key looks around for what I don't know. Third round ends. This is getting close, folks. All trying to nail with a capo kick that got him the victory last time. It was used. Key crusher! But Scotty's back to his feet. And now Key lining him up again with those strikes. Scott Lost is out. And right there, 4 minutes, 40 seconds in the fourth round, 87%. Low Key knocks out Scott Lost with a disgusting kick. All right, let's get down to the next one, folks. We're in the fifth rotation of fights. Nobuhiko Takada versus Steven Regal.
Fight.
Regal saying he's not scared of Takada. He will capture him with the Uranagi Slam or the Regal Plex to get the 5 points, but Takada is definitely not going to make it easy for him. Trips out those legs. He knows that they're weakened. Takada was weakened by his previous opponent before Regal. There's that leg capture. Is Regal able to turn his way out of it? Scoop and a slam. And a knee right to the Purple People Eater. Hip throw there by Takada. As referee Rick Knox watches on to make sure things are going fair and make sure to call the fight once the bodies hit the floor. Once the bodies hit the floor. Once the bodies hit the floor. That's the only Drowning Pool reference I will ever make. I'm quoting it now because I watched Triple X yesterday. I'm probably going to watch part 2 after this broadcast. And then maybe part 3. I don't know. Feel a little froggy today, folks.
You're froggy with a little Vin Diesel action. I live for this shit.
So, hip check now. It's Takada opening up the face of Regal with those knees into the cross heel hold. Regal now escaping it. Just scared some of the viewers away with that Vin Diesel voice. And kicking away at the midsection. Those knees finding their way to the sternum of Lord Steven Regal as he's wallowing in pain with that heel hold. Hip check, down goes Takada.
Give up.
Shoots in. No, a roll through there by Takada. Trips out now, working over the knees. Front face lock just lifting up on the chin while constricting around it. Regal, butterfly, no, Takada reverses. We are now getting into the meat and potatoes of this tournament, folks.
Fight.
They each have points, winning every match. Could it be?
Give up.
I doubt this. I doubt seeing this go to a draw, folks. Somebody is losing this fight. AK Man, good to see ya. And Takada gets dropped by Regal applying the camel clutch. Belly to belly overhead. Regal now starting to get a little more lifty. A lifty boy with Takada.
Give up. Give up. Give up.
Referee Rick Knox asking Regal if he wants to give up, or he sees that he is screaming every time Takada slaps on that Achilles hold. Oh, Regal plucks down! Takada is in! Back body drop! But a kick to the head there by Regal, but Takada's back up really quick. Lifting knee strike, down goes Regal into the cross arm hold. He has snapped! No! This is the 4th round now. We're getting in. Soul butt, no! He catches up with that forearm smash. Takada quickly getting back to his feet. Hits him with those strikes. Regal's still breathing. Cross arm breaker.
Give up.
No critical given. That's correct, Caveman. Open strikes there. Down goes Regal. He's got him in. No, Regal slides out through the back. Goes in. Belly to belly overhead in the cage wall. Takada's back on his feet. Double wrist clutch. Double wrist clutch on Regal. Will he tap out? No, he escapes. Spiking that elbow as he picks up. No, Takada is right back to the focus of it. Hip throw! Regal is out! Regal has been knocked down with that hip throw as Takada drove his head into the mat. .99% evaluation. 1 minute 37 seconds of the 4th round. Regal knocked out with that deep pocketed hip throw. His head colliding with the floor of the Dodecagon. Nobuhiko Takada scores the 5 points. Oh, I can't wait to check the scores on this one as we head in, as we finish off this fifth exchange rotation of fights. Let's take a look here, folks. Oh man, this is fun. All right, let's see. Let's check the rankings. And right there, tied for first, Low Key and Nobuhiko Takada. I mean, that is pretty damn exciting. Scott Lost and Steven Regal tied for third with 10 points each. Dakota Kai getting the 5 points. And dead last, we got Mike Bailey, Johnny Saint, and Arisa Hoshiki. Okay, folks, let's head into the next one here as Mike Bailey takes on Johnny Saint. As I take myself out of the fucking rankings, there we go.
Fight.
Goes in now, Statmer take over there by Johnny Saint onto Mike Bailey. Mike Bailey has not been lucky in this contest, or any of these contests. But Johnny Saint, though, needs to get some points just as much as Speedball. Johnny Murray! Into the strike exchange now, and those Shodas stunning Johnny Saint, who catches him, trying to break his arms. Ooh, that elbow strike caught him right on the chin, though. Speedball fires back. There's a leg trip, going face first into that cage wall, and now Saint using it against him. Elbow strike now. The single leg Boston Crab. Shoot.
Give up.
And now, as you see Saint there, putting almost in a single Nelson, hooking the arm, but now into that Fujiwara.
Fight.
Knife edge chop.
Give up.
And that bow and arrow lock not doing anything for his favor. And now into the Regal stretch onto Speedball. Shota strikes, stunning Johnny Saint, but Johnny Saint picks out the leg into that spinning hold. Drops that knee across the back of the head. And now Saint trying to make him submit with that arm bend.
Give up.
I mean, it's a possibility. Maybe you just miss him. The butterfly kick missed there off the top of the head. As Johnny Saint bending the arm back the wrong way again. He's been working the arms the entire time. Those double elbows catching Speedball in the chin each time they're thrown. Just like those Shota strikes. Speedball with that spinning kick. DDT platting Johnny Saint on the top of his head. Speedball now, butterfly kick. He went back too far. Second round ends into the third now.
Fight.
The third hit to the midsection there by Bailey. Octopus stretch applied by Johnny Saint. Shoot. Those kicks now finding their way. Speedball getting a little more excited on it. He knows what works for him, and those shoulder strikes definitely do, but he needs to figure out what to do right after as Johnny Saint puts him into that Nelson lock.
Give up.
Indeed, I think you should tweet Caveman. Let him know that you love him very much. Nice dragon cutter there by Speedball. Into the rear naked choke. He's got Saint locked into it. Yes, folks, tweet Caveman. Let him know that you miss him, that you've always appreciated his work. These are hard times. Never, ever hold back your appreciation for someone,
Give up.
even after all this is done with. Swings onto the wrist. And Saint now locking in with that crossface.
Give up.
Bailey escapes. And it looks like Johnny Saint. Oh, he rolls through with a double wrist lock.
Give up. Give up. Fight.
Oh, there you go. He is running some of the Dios Mio stuff and the XIL, the Zilf. Oh, and what an idiot Bailey is. He went for the handshake. Octopus stretch again. Speedball! No! Oh no, I'm always available. It's just, oh, reverse Rana on a Johnny Saint! No, I'm always available. He does it again. Saint's out! Saint is out! 2 poison Ranas by Bailey, scoring the 5 points. Holy crap! But okay, man, to answer your question, I'm always available. It's just other people have to be on there too. Some people have their formats, like Johnny and Jericho. They do the universe mode. He does stuff with Slip. Dooley has his own thing too. And then Johnny is getting in with some big names now, becoming a special guest frequently. So as much as I want to be around for everything, I totally understand that I cannot be a part of anything. Everything, excuse me. I can't be a part of everything. But, I mean, I'm always, you can even ask Johnny, I'm always pushing for us to literally stream anything, especially now, to keep everybody entertained and to keep ourselves entertained and sane. And they feel like, even if it's not their usual stuff, they feel nobody is going to watch it. But honestly, like, I've been paying attention to whenever we stream. Everybody just wants to have a good time. Everybody wants to hang out and talk to us just as we eventually do something. I mean, shit. Even before all this stuff happened, there were times where we spent like a good 20 to half an hour just talking about nothing. And we're having a good time. So, yeah, I mean... Thanks, K-Man. I mean, honestly, DJ, yeah, he is definitely... He's got the big boy names now. But that's not to say it's not through a lack of hard work. Johnny is one of the most hard-working people that I have ever come across, and he puts so much pressure on himself. That's why any time that he feels like he's not doing enough or he's forgetting anybody, he feels so bad about it. And so, like, I would like people to know and people to understand that Johnny is putting in a lot of the work. Not to say anybody else is putting in less work, but he puts so much stress on himself because he wants everything to be perfect for everyone. And I could not think of a better person to represent New Legacy in these major streams with like more massive followers and names than him. Because, I mean, it's well earned and well deserved. So, yeah, I love my brothers. I love Johnny and I love New Legacy. But understand, it's never a factor for me that, well, I can't really be there to do that. I am always available whenever. And that's why whenever they stream, I try to stop by. Because I love hanging out, not just with them, but with you guys. You're all very important to me. And honestly, I can't even imagine where I would be if I didn't have New Legacy in my life. So, with all that sentimental shit out of the way, I'm just kidding. I didn't mean to sound like, well, enough of that. No, I'm definitely one to always say what's on my heart and what's on my mind, and I could talk about New Legacy for the rest of this broadcast. So, all right, let's get to the next fight, huh? So as I stated earlier, tweet Caveman. Let him know that you appreciate his work. Let him know that you love him very much and are huge fans of his work. Show your appreciation just as they show appreciation to you guys. Alright, folks, the next fight here. Loki. Oh, no. Arisa. Oh, Arisa, I want you to win. At least one fight. And I really wanted to be against Loki, so please open up. Exactly. Brian and It's Raining Mang. It's Raining Mang was one of my favorites.
Fight.
I freaking love Brian. I miss Soundwave. I've missed Soundwave for so many years, too. And homie. It's a float over suplex there. Yeah. By Risa. She goes in now. With that scoop slam. Yes, stop doing the low kicks against the low keys. Rolls through. Scooping a slam there. Low key. Yeah. Getting the pick up. Yeah. And now there we go with the mounted forearm strikes. And Key with the scoop slam. This is very, very This, oh god! Please keep fighting! Stop with the scoop slams, though! And now the head scissors as Key trying to squeeze those kneecaps on the side of the head. Oh, and now we're getting the front of the head into that leg lock. What is happening? The first round, I don't even want to know what he was going to go for. As we head into the second round now. European uppercut, down she goes. Please win this fight. Please win one fight. Drops the elbow. Low key, just completely keeping it light against her, even though the strikes are continuously stiff. Mongolian chop, down she goes. Double stomp to the chest. Hooking kick, yeah! Kicking him in the leg, that pissed him off. Shoot headbutt. There's a little receipt into the cross heel hold. Trips out the leg. And now kick to the midsection, buzzsaw, kick across the face! She's stunned, but she gets the back elbow, double drop kick! All they need to do is kip up at the same time and it'll be a clap-worthy spot. But this is a gruesome shoot fight, folks. Butterfly suplex bridge! Kick there. Kick to the midsection. Buzzsaw kick! And oh no, we tried to get in the rear naked choke.
Fight.
Drops her now, she hooks him with the body scissors on there behind Loki. Not enough though. Spiking him down, she needs to start getting more strikes and stretches as Key now unloading the combinations. And now giving her the kick to the ground, telling her to get up again. Stop doing that kick! Capo to the back of the head! Back elbow, that damn slam! Where's this background you keep talking about? That 1-1 record? There we go! There we go! And now, the bridging Indian deathlock!
Give up.
Oh no, Key unloading again on her. She's out! Whew, says Low Key. "81 seconds, 2 minutes 29, or excuse me, 81%. That fucking Arisa. Win! Just win! One fight! I'm gonna crush this water bottle in rage! What am I doing? Alright, Scott lost. Scott lost now. Gonna be taking on Nobuhiko Takada. Oh boy. Oh wait, have we gone into the next round of... You know what, fuck it, we'll just keep going. We'll take a look at the scores later on. I want to see this fight, folks.
Fight.
Knife edge chopped there by Scotty. Roll through. Oh, he made him tap in 11 seconds! Oh my god! Takada just trapped Scott Lost and snapped the Achilles with that. Oh my god! Woo! 11 seconds! It's a 72% leg hook cross knee breaker. Scott went for the chop. Takada's like, okay, fucko, and just completely snapped that knee breaker. That was disgusting. That was rad. That was so rad. Well then. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, who else does Takada have to take on? He's got Dakota Kai. Low Key and Mike Bailey. Oh, God. That's a walk in the damn park. I mean, I think yesterday's was short. It was a little longer, actually. If you missed yesterday's broadcast, there was a quick knockout in the broadcast somewhere. I won't tell you who it is, but be sure to go to WFWF Netwood, type in Dino Winwood, WFWF, or Fire Pro, at least two of those together, and you will find the WFWF Netwood. That was disgusting. All right. So, okay, Johnny Saint versus Dakota Kai. Here we go. I don't know if it'll be as quick as that previous one. Oh, my God. That was literally like, okay. And then, ah! Trips out the leg now. Scoop it a slam by Dakota. Ah! There's a pickup again. Dakota working those slams in. Arm strikes. Saint now. Doesn't really know what to expect from the unpredictability of Dakota Kai. She's already got 5 points under her belt. Over the wrist there. I don't think Saint is going to have much of a time. Oh, he'll definitely put some damage, though, on that one.
Fight.
The double arm clutch there. Applying to Dakota Kai. She felt the pain of that one. And Johnny Saint now getting a strike off against Dakota Kai, but she was just one-sided on that one. That open hand slap, though. She's trying to bend the arm backwards. And now trying to pop the shoulder or collarbone out of place. Bow and arrow lock by Dakota. Through. Spike of the elbow in the back of Johnny Saint there. Dakota Kai looking to get another 5 points in this tournament, so that way it's not a complete Mike Bailey. I mean failure. Sorry about that. As the third round commences.
Fight.
And that double arm lock is just completely disgusting every time. There's a jaw jack there by Dakota Kai into the single leg Boston Crab, possibly onto the weakened knees of Johnny Saint. Into that regal stretch as the first minute of round 3 now crosses over. Trying to go for her hip throw right there, as you saw, but Saint had it scouted. Kick into the back of the spine. High kick that woke up. That's better than a cup of coffee for Johnny Saint. Snap suplex into the cage wall. And Dakota getting a little mean. Capturing it again.
Give up.
High kick in, down goes Saint. She drops that knee to follow. Round 4.
Fight.
I'm sorry, Dakota looked like she was leading in points on that one. Tiger spin. Saint now with a regal stretch once again.
Give up.
catches her with that victory roll, but still not enough. And Dakota Kai getting the crowd behind her. She could be going for the finishing touch. Picks him up. There's that kick. Saint is still breathing. Traps him with an arm breaker. Will she tap? No, she will not. But now the octopus stretch applied. Saint now could be chaining together those. No, Dakota Kai with the kick. Saint's out. Saint is out. Dakota Kai gets the extra 5 points to her score. And the crowd clapping along for the victory of Dakota Kai. Exactly, that was a close fight. 91%, folks. Fourth round, 1 minute 53 seconds. Dakota Kai adding to her score. All right, let's take a look here. Speedball Mike Bailey. Oh boy, that's not good. Let's take a look at the rankings, ladies and gentlemen. Farticus, fantastic name. Thank you for coming to my stream. All right, folks, here we go. As the scores read, Low Key and Nobuhiko Takada tied in for the first place spot. Scott lost to Dakota Kai and Steven Regal with 10 points. Mike Bailey with 5. Johnny Saint and Arisa Hoshiki, 0 points apiece. Gunnar! How are you doing, Jones? Okay, so now I think we're getting closer to the end of this tournament. Pretty exciting. Oh no, we got like how many matches to go? Johnny Saint versus Loki and Takada. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Mike Bailey versus Arisa Hoshiko. Will there be will these two manage to get the victory on one another, or will it be a tie to where I will officially say you're a loser?
Fight.
Trips out the leg now. Bailey could really use some points, as does Arisa. Just tripping out of the leg there. Oh, don't worry, there will be future Haas tournaments, especially with the brutal, gruesome fighting there, Jones. As Teresa now letting in those mounted elbow strikes to Mike Bailey. Now lifting knee hits into the single leg Boston Crab. Nice block of the kick, though. Did you see that? Bailey would have had it connected if she had not put her guard up. She is starting to get more knowledgeable with it. Full Vision, hello. Oh, absolutely, Spectre. Goes through with a schoolboy roll-up? What the hell, Bailey?
Fight.
Elbow strike. And another one. Trips out the leg of Arisa. Arisa now dragging Bailey. The shoulder strikes, that's what gets him. The butterfly kick following up. Nicely done. See, that's what he needs to do. He needs to have a plan to follow up after those shoulder strikes. But getting kicked there by Arisa. These two have pretty much grown as this tournament went on.
Give up.
No, Wolf Vision, not yet. That's a lot of fucking work. I don't even know if I have the patience for that. I don't know, I just love the freedom of booking instead of saying, well, we can't afford this person, we can't afford that person.
Give up.
Like, unless I had the specific mod that Ginger Pimpernel had for his channel, I don't know if I'd be able to do that. What a power slam there by Arisa, as Bailey now, wobbly, tries to go for the kick, but she catches the leg. Forearm smash to the back of the head, drops the knee, and she's back up. Kick to the midsection. Buzzsaw kick to the side of the head, and now applying the reverse chinlock.
Fight.
Kicking out to the legs. Hooking kick to the face. If she goes for a couple of more of those, I think she could have her first 5 points in this tournament. Picks up. Power slam on the Bailey. Kick right to the arm. Dragon Screw Whip.
Give up. Give up.
These graphics are a fuckload smoother than anything 2K's done. You look at these animations. Really, Wolf? 16 promotions. Jeebus.
Give up. Give up.
It's Drew picking him up. Shot to the midsection now. And to those knee strikes. He's out! Bailey's out! Larissa has her first set of points! I thought that was the impossible, folks. I was already calling for a double draw. We finally get to hear the sweet victory music, but not for long. Here you have it, folks. 97%, 2 minutes, 27 seconds in the third round, the knockout. What's up, Rab? Mex Indie. Interesting. All right, folks, let's go ahead and move on. Let's see here. Low Key set to take on Steven Regal. This should be fun. As we're heading into the final brackets of this round-robin tournament.
Fight.
Fight away. Here at Foighty Noight. Regal slamming down Low Key. Low Key back to his feet, though. Although Regal not too high in the points. He just wants to knock out Low Key. He says, it's not a matter of points, sunshine. I'm going to knock your teeth down your throat. So scoop and a slam there by Key. Now applying that cross knee breaker. We will not see a Takada-like victory in this contest. Regal is one tough son of a bitch. Pick up down by Key. Gets caught with those boots there by Regal with the snapmare takeover now. Picking him back up. See if he's learned his lesson. No. Regal again with the knee strikes. This time lifting. Catches. Low Key puts the elbow to the back of the head. Key now slamming him down. Double stomp to the midsection, but Regal pops back up. Regal is not having any of this today. I don't know if Low Key passed by disrespecting him, refused to acknowledge him, or Regal just does not like Low Key. But anything he's thrown so far, he has not shown any bit of pain. There's that scoop slam with the knee drop, and now Low Key chopping away at the chest. Flipping kick, though, that catches Regal off guard as the first round closes.
Fight.
We go with the second round. Regal now dropping the elbow on the back of the skull of Low Key into the freaking Boston Crab. A young boy finish. As if showing Low Key, I don't respect you, you twat. And now, Regal jockeying for position again with the young boy finisher. Double stop by Q. Regal, I thought Regal was going to try to go for a German suplex or the half Nelson release or the Regal plex. That's the thing. Any time Regal gets behind you or in a clutch, your ass is going to go for a flight. And now, Regal stretching him out with the camel clutch. Shooty headbutt.
Give up.
In that elbow, but Regal gets caught with the back heel kick of Low Key as round 2 makes way for round 3. Scoop and a slam. Goes in now with that Romero special into the Dragon Sleeper. You've seen this plenty of times tonight. Bit of slam there by Regal, now working over the knees and the legs. The knees. And the eggs of Low Ki. Catches him, though, with that Dragon Screw Whip. As Ki was getting a little arrogant with his strikes. Oh, shit! Ki Crusher! Regal's back up to his feet! Another Ki Crusher! Regal's back to his feet again! What is happening? Unagi! Oh no, half and half suplex! But Ki is still alive! The knee strike, down goes Ki! Down goes Ki! Regal just took 2 Ki Crushers and suplexed the hell out of Low Ki and finished him off with sickening knee strikes to the sternum and chin. %83, 2 minutes 27 seconds. Low Ki falls to the Lord Steven Regal. We're seeing the brackets starting to fill up, folks, with X's and O's. There's Scott Lost versus Johnny Saint. All right, 3 matches, I think, left over for all the combatants here. Scott Lost taking on Johnny Saint.
Fight.
We are now. There's a snapmare takeover there by Johnny Saint. Of course, Scotty having to take a little extra rest. A lot of ice, for he was submitted in 11 seconds against Nobuhiko Takada. And he's feeling the frustrations there. He's taking it out on Johnny Saint in this fight. Knife edge chop there by Scotty. As Saint now using his runaround style against Scotty. Oh, there's a strike up between those two. Snapmare takeover now, working over the legs. He saw the match earlier. I mean, hell, everybody saw. Word got round real fast backstage that Scott Lost was submitted in 11 fucking seconds against Takada. Across. Just trying to break the knee. European uppercut, down goes Lost. And again going for that spinning knee. But Lost now trying to go for that pile driver, but no luck on that one. Saint now trying to submit. Round 1 ends.
Fight. Shoot.
Elbow strike there by Saint into the Regal stretch. As Scotty does not want to be made a fool of again. Here's that pile driver on the top of the head. Into a lion tamer on Johnny Saint. Rolls through with that clutch. Nobody home. Long smash. And now again into the lion tamer. Damn, that hit him right on the button. Scotty now getting that double arm clutch. Knife edge chop. Picking him up. Pile driver.
Give up. Give up.
Clocks it at the round 2.
Fight.
Here we go, 3rd round. Ooh, just missing that rolling elbow onto Johnny Saint. Cravat
Give up.
as he stares at the camera. Hello. Those two, they keep swatting away the grapple. No man wants to fall victim to the test of strength or anything like that. Face busted there by Scotty. If he locks on that sharpshooter, it could very well spell the end for Johnny Saint. Or the big fat kill. There's that Regal stretch once again. Getting into Scotty. working over the arms there into that single Nelson. Shoo away, says Johnny Saint. Pile driver. Oh, rolls through with the wrist lock onto Scotty. Double drop kick to the face, but Saint is back up to his feet. Octopus stretch locked in on Scott Lost. Referee Rick Knox asking if he wants to give up, but no, he gets in with the hip throw. No drop kick for anybody there, neither that elbow drop. Spinning kick! What a combination there by Scott. If he keeps it up, he could very well win the 5 points in this contest. No! Dead center of the Dodecagon. Octopus stretch almost made him tap. Cravat.
Give up.
Shot to the midsection now. Scotty being very careful. He kicked out the air of Johnny Saint. Dead center. Made the air escape from his lungs, causing him to fall over. Head first onto that cage wall of the Dodecagon. "42 seconds in the fourth round. 90% there. Scott Lost defeats Johnny Saint for the 5 points. All right, folks, here we go. Dakota Kai. Oh, God. Dakota Kai versus Nobuhiko Takada. Let's see how long this one goes. Dakota Kai been, I don't want to say a winning streak. A bit of a, not even a roll, kind of a tumble with her past 2 fights, getting 5 points each, 10 onto her score. Hook and kick, now striking down Takada. Goes through that hip throw. It's already lasted longer than Scott Lost's fight with Takada. Oh shit, I might have spoken too soon. I was gonna say it lasted longer, but not by much. Snapmare takeover there by Dakota. Kick across the back of the spine. Strike there into that rolling leg lock by Takada. And Dakota Kai gets that soul butt with the follow-up kicks by Takada. Landing 2 hard-hitting leg lifts. Soul Butt's just completely connecting with Takada, who catches Dakota's leg into that knee breaker, but no luck. Spikes that elbow into the shoulder blades. Round 1. Round 2. Axe kick to the back of the head with a knee drop follow-up by Dakota Kai. And again with that kick to the spine. Seems to be pissing off Takada. Rolls through. Kick across the spine now. That's Takada. Elbow smash there. Rolls through with that leg lock. Dakota screaming into the distance of this arena. And that triple elbow smash getting caught with a kick there by Takada. Now rolling in with that leg lock.
Give up.
And it seems Dakota is getting stronger the more fights that she is getting into. Will she be able to get the 5 points for a 15 score?
Give up.
Snap suplex onto Takada now as Dakota Kai hits that knee to the face, but Takada right back to his feet. And she's trying to put some control on him. Triple elbow strike, but it just springs back up like a movie monster.
Give up.
Referee right on top of it, asking her if she wants to give up. Ooh, shoot, headbutt to the back of the head there by Dakota Kai now into the snapmare takeover. Spine kick onto Takada. He's getting angry, but she's getting hungry. Shot to the midsection.
Give up.
And now it's not looking good for Dakota. As Takada now striking on and slapping on those submissions. Round 4.
Fight.
Jaw jack. Spine kick. Single leg crab on the Takada. Goes through with the schoolboy, but why? I don't know if she was trying to get a lifting powerbomb of some sorts or whatnot, but it was not a good idea to do that against Takada, who's now laying in those strikes. Down goes Dakota into the Achilles hold. Will she tap? No. Oh, she's catching him with those strikes every time. Scoop and a Joshi slam into the single leg crab. Takada is now running scared away from Dakota Kai. Shoots in on the legs, though. Into the cross-arm breaker. Bulldog! No! Dakota now. Schoolboy roll-up pin. No. Uranaki slam! No! He's still into it. Bow and arrow lock! 5th and final round. She has stood the test against Takada. She's unloading those strikes. Rolls through the Achilles hold. Will she hang on, Dakota? Yes, she is. And Dakota Kai could very well do it, folks. She's made it to the 5th round against Nobuhiko Takada. No, he gets the knee to the back. And now the cross-arm breaker!
Give up.
No, she will not! Oh, she's falling down! It's over! No, she rolls through with a victory! But Takada locks in the double wrist lock!
Give up.
Screaming in pain, she escapes! Dakota now! With the kick! Takada's still around! Knee to the face! Picks him up again! And the Kyuchi, he's still hanging on! Holy shit! It's over! Dakota Kai gave her all in the middle of this fight, all the way to the 5th round, folks. 2 minutes, 35 seconds. %. Go fuck yourself, Mape Deltzer. 2 minutes, 35 seconds. The cross arm breaker is, after being worked on numerous times, Dakota Kai had no choice but to submit. That was an incredible fight. And fans on their feet clapping for Dakota Kai on that one. She got to the 5th round with Nobuhiko Takada. All right, let's go. As Scott Lost takes on Arisa Hoshi.
Fight.
Here we go. Are you laying in those strikes? Scoop and a slam there by Scotty.
Yeah!
Special slam by Arisa. And Arisa, I honestly don't know what else to say about her. She goes up against Scott Lost as we head into the closing brackets of this round robin tournament. Haven't broadcasted this long in a while. We head into the 2-hour mark of this broadcast. It's all right, Gene. I'll be uploading it right away as soon as it has come to a conclusion. Lifting knee strikes there by Arisa. Elbow strike there, shot to the midsection. Now Scotty trying to get the best of her with that ankle lock. And now going kick for kick. I always wanted to see one of this one. And down goes Lost.
Fight.
There's that kickboxing background. Elbow strike though catches her. Scott now picking her up for the pile driver. Lifting knees, flooring the professional. Who's now bringing back to that torture rack backbreaker. There it is. He's going for it again.
Give up.
He knows what she's been through. And to be quite honest, desperation calls for desperate measures. It's the first act of a desperate man in the mind of Scott Lost, the professional. Picks him up. Pile driver. She is right back to her feet. We will check the scores as far as they go. Right now, Takada and Low Key are tied for first place last time we checked. Elbow smash there by Scotty. Step up super kick. And now they're kicked off once again in the closing seconds of round 2. Both of them fall, but Arisa was first. Step up Inzaguri. And kicking out the legs of Scott Lost into the Indian Deathlock.
Give up.
There's the pickup now. Face buster. Thought kick to the back of the head now. Scotty smells victory. And Risa wisely going to the legs. Oh, and the super kick knocks her out. That's the one that got me. That's the one that got my facial hair. In the Mask vs. Titles tag match at PWG, I suffered that exact super kick. Kicked me right in the face. Knocked my goatee right off my mouth. Third round, 1 minute 24 seconds, 84%. Scott Lost defeats Arisa Hoshiki. All right, let's check the rankings here, folks. I feel we have, what, 2 more rotations to go, but the rankings right here. Yep, Nobuhiko Takada in the lead, 5 points extra ahead of Low Key, who is in second. Scotty now with 20 points. Regal with 15. Dakota with 10. And Mike Bailey and Arisa with 5 each. Johnny Saint now, the big loser in this tournament so far. Oh, shit. All right, Mike Bailey versus Lord Steven Regal. Who does Low Key have to face? And Takada. Okay. Whatever.
Fight.
Now lifting knee strikes there by Regal. Scooping a slam down onto Bailey, following through with that knee drop across the face. Uppercut there by the Lord Steven Regal. See ya, Wolves. Thanks for hanging out, man. I'll be uploading this right away. Take care of yourself. You be safe. All right, single leg crab applied there by Mike Bailey onto Lord Steven Regal. Now picking out the foot.
Elbow strike. After Regal just completely no-selling for Low Key. I don't even want to know what his feelings are towards Speedball Mike Bailey. Arm smash now. So round one strike-off comes to an end. See what round two is all about. There's a hip check. And he busted open Bailey with that knee drop. We have seen blood, folks, for the first time in this tournament. I'm surprised it's taken that long. But Regal has managed to bust open Speedball Mike Bailey with a knee drop to the face. And Bailey trying to return the favor in the back of the skull of Regal. Gets in, lifting knee drop. And now working over the back of the leg, giving him a Charlie horse. Belly to belly overhead into the cage. As Bailey's blood painting the canvas of the dodecagon. But he's still working over the legs of Lord Steven Regal, the Shota. And now Bailey, slapping kick to the shoulder, and into the wall goes again. But he kicks Regal down, saying, come on, that's the best you got. Toe taps him, Uranagi slam! As his blood's starting to pool over the fallen Speedball Mike Bailey. Surprised Regal's not trying to sign his name with the top of the bloodied head of Speedball Mike Bailey.
Fight.
And now, round three, as you see the remaining stains from the previous round. Elbow strike, down goes Speedball. Oh, German suplex release! He is out like a light! Regal just throwing the bloody Bailey halfway across the dodecagon, landing him in a puddle of his own blood. %, the knockout via released German suplex, as a bloodied Mike Bailey is left motionless by Steven Regal. All right, folks, we're getting closer and closer to this shit, as Nobuhiko Takada, who is in first place at the moment, is set to take on Low Key. This is going to be fun. Bringing the pain, bringing the noise, bringing the funk. And here we go, Takada versus Low Key. Low Key just being completely embarrassed by Regal, as Takada ducks that first kick attempt and knocking him down with that forearm smash. Tries to go for the combo kick, but no luck on that one. Takada now gets the European uppercut, but is getting backed up to his feet. The combo kick blocked again. Low Key showing signs of desperation as he's trying to go for that combo kick to knock out Takada. And Takada wants to put him away too, but he knows that Low Key doesn't have the best temper. Knife edge chop right to the face. The scoop slam there by Key into the head scissors. Puts out the leg, Achilles hold.
Give up.
And now Keys will have to be careful.
Give up.
That double wrist lock. Once in, shoots out on the legs. The first round comes to an end.
Fight.
Snapmare take over there. Double stomp there by Key. But a trip out there by Takada into that Achilles hold. That rolling leg lock. And Takada wants to keep his spot on the top of the block to become the Blackout Champion. And Key managing to stand up and fall backwards, all of his weight down on Takada, who trying to go for that mounted rear grounded pound. And there's that leg lock once again. Key getting a little panicky. Down he goes with that elbow strike. Back into it once again. Elbow strike to the back. Takada left into that standing face lock. And again, trying to make low-key just tap where he stands. Oh, he was going to go for the finisher on that one, but no luck. The round is over. And Takada unloading on him into that Achilles hold. We're in the third round, folks. The halfway point. Will low-key be able to go the distance against Takada? And right there, you see him lock in. I thought I saw some blood on the hands of Takada, but it's just his wrist tape. Snap suplex there by Key. Kicks out the... Oh, he's beckoning him! And Takada kicks him in the face! Landing into that double wrist lock! Unloading the strikes again! Mounting ground and pound into the crossarm breaker! Will Key tap? No! Flipping drop kick. That was not enough to bring down Takada. Neither was a double stop. Shot to the midsection. The ground and pound. Into the crossarm breaker again. Rearing back on it. Key screaming. Escapes. There it is. Takada still in the fight. Now we're playing it into Takada. The third round.
Fight.
Concludes with a submission near fall. European uppercut. And now choking the life in the air out of the lungs, shutting off the passage to Takada. But he escapes. European uppercut. Takada, Mongolian chop. Double step by Key. Oh, Takada's back up. Those strikes to the midsection. No, Key falls backwards.
No Key.
There's a lockup. Here comes those strikes. Key is still breathing. But will he hang on? Will he hang on? No! Key taps out. Key taps out. And Key tried with everything in his power to fight off Nobuhiko Takada. But at 1 minute 31 seconds of the fourth round, 84% rate. The Achilles hold is what makes the World Warrior fall. All right, folks, Dakota Kai versus Arisa Hoshiki is our next fight of the night.
Fight.
Here we go now with these two. 5 points there by Arisa. 10 for Dakota. And now they're just completely trying to be careful about each other. Drops that elbow. Now a snap suplex there on by Dakota Kai. Hey, Wild Stallion, good to see ya. Holding up pretty good. We're getting closer to the finals. The final round rotation of fights in this round robin tournament to crown the Blackout champion. There's a no reverse there. Dakota now with a kick straight to the spine. Drops her with that back elbow. Drop to the midsection with an arm drag takeover there. Swats away that lockup positioning and snap suplex stopped at the last bell ring. Round two comes into play. There we go, using that striking combination against the team leader, the captain of Team Kick. Axe kick with a knee drop. And Dakota does have the points advantage. Another axe kick, this time into the bow and arrow lock.
Give up.
Drops in with a front face lock with a body scissors there, trying to make Dakota tap in the second round of this fight as these two have been through hell. Dakota Kai went to the 5th round with Nobuhiko Takada, the leader of the block so far in the final moments of this tournament. That is correct, Gene. And now jaw jack there by Dakota. And now the kicks to the elbows. Who's going to win this exchange? Down goes Dakota Kai.
Fight.
3rd round into play, jaw jack. So Arisa has 5 points, Dakota Kai with the 10. It's something that they both should be proud of. Elbow smash there by Dakota now. Ooh, section kick by Arisa, but now Dakota elbowing the shit out of her neck.
Give up. Give up.
And there's that section kick again. I think she might have found her niche for this match, or this fight. Lifting knee there by Dakota. There's that high kick, placed properly into that spine kick, and a second one following up. That one was on the back of the rib cage there. Shoots in with a double handle. Scoop and a slam by Dakota. Headbutt right to the face. This 4th round starts. These two are ready to go to send it home. Oh, Dakota's knocked out with the drop kick. Found its way. She took a chance. She took the leap, and she took the victory. Somewhere, Daniel Foolhardy is smiling and cheering and clapping his hands and laughing. 11 seconds in the 4th round, the knockout there as Arisa gets the points away from Dakota Kai. All right, folks, let's see here. Low Key versus Johnny Saint. This is the final match here for Low Key. Let's take a look at the rankings, actually. You're having Nobuhiko Takada with 30 points, Low Key with 20, Scott Loss with 20, Steven Regal with 20, Dakota Kai 10, as well as Arisa, and 5 points for Speedball Mike Bailey. This is the last rotation of fights, I believe. Or no, fuck me. Bailey still has to go after Steven Regal. We're getting closer to it, though. Wait, what's the next fight? Why is it saying next fight? I don't know what any of this means. Okay. Oh, that's the next match. Mike Bailey versus Nobuhiko Takada. All right. Man, round robins are hard. I can't even imagine the thought that goes into the G1 climax. Here we go, Nobuhiko Takada taking on Speedball Mike Bailey, the top and the bottom brackets of this tournament. Lifting knee strike. Is he trying to make him submit? Speedball, though, able to get some medical attention to the wound on the top of his head. Elbow strike. Snapmare takeover. He's lifting knees down with a cross knee breaker. Boots in, and now there's that Achilles hold. And Mike Bailey has definitely received some punishment over this tournament. Again, manages to score some points there, unlike Johnny Saint, who has not won a single solitary matchup in this tournament.
Give up.
So kick across now as Bailey hits that axe kick. And another one now. Single leg grab on the Takada.
Give up.
Round one sounds the bell.
Fight.
Telling round two it's time for dinner. High kick there by Bailey. And landing those kicks on the Takada. But Takada could be testing him to see how much he should fear the strikes of Speedball Mike Bailey. Strike off continuously between both competitors.
Give up.
Captures the leg though into the cross knee breaker. Oh God, 32 round robin. Fug that.
Give up.
Yeah, the G1 climax, as wonderful as it is, there are so many freaking matches in there.
Give up.
Mainly, I want to check out the older G1s, like the ones that I haven't seen actually, back when they had like the random smaller groups or odd numbers. And now those two shots. The third one catching him, but at the bell.
Fight.
Actually, I heard about it from a friend of mine through his, was it Dreamcast? He had one modded, and he's like, hey man, I got a game that has everybody in it. A wrestling game with everybody in it. And I named off every wrestler from the different promotions. And he's like, yep, they're all in there. I'm like, this is bullshit. Call me out. We're hanging out today, and we're playing this game. And that's when I came onto Fire Pro. And I'm like, dude, the moves are sick in here. There's stuff in there that I've never seen in a video game. And everybody's in this. Like, there's no copyright. And I haven't really looked back. Like, my knowledge just grew and grew of it. Then I came onto Virtual Pro 64, and that changed my life. Nice shoot in there by Takada and rolled through there. As one of my favorite victories of Speedball Mike Bailey, getting the granite pen from the back. Speedball Mike Bailey gaining his points against Johnny Saint by doing a double Poison Rana of the reverse Frankenstein, or whatever you want to call it, but rolling Saint off the back of his head for the knockout victory. Will he be able to do that right now against Nobuhiko Takada? As round four commences. And now they're getting a little more desperate with the strikes. They're trying to head in to go for the finish. Takada so far has landed in a little bit more than Bailey. Bailey now reversing. And a cross arm breaker again.
Give up.
That's what Takada likes to do. He likes to work over the limbs, especially the arm, to make you submit. If not, he will straight up knock you out. Either way, you're going out, tapped or knocked. Elbow smash there by Bailey. Knee to the midsection, Achilles hold. Running in through the back. Goes in now, dragon screw whip. High angle drop kick to the back of the head, putting his face into the wall. The Shotas. Noah rolls through and he snaps the leg of Speedball Mike Bailey, just like that. What a victory. All right, folks. 79%, 2 minutes, 26 seconds. The rolling cross leg breaker. 79% evaluation. Takada wins against Speedball Mike Bailey. Low Key versus Johnny Saint. This is definitely going to be interesting. Low Key versus Johnny Saint. Johnny Saint has not been lucky, as you saw down his brackets. All circles. No X's.
Fight.
As we shoot in. Exactly. NXT UK, Johnny Saint, Wild Stallion. Scooping a slam there by Key. Mind you, Key has had his ups and downs in this tournament. He was in first place, then he was tied for first place, and then he had second place, and then it's just sort of been kind of a roller coaster ride of emotions. As he, locking into that arm of Johnny Saint, trying to make him tap. I mean, he gave Regal 2 key crushers, and Regal just got pissed off and suplexed the shit out of him for the victory. And now the fact that he's going up against a British grappler like Johnny Saint. Sure. Butterfly bridge.
Give up. Give up.
Sure.
Fight. Give up.
And now putting him into the bow and arrow lock there, Johnny Saint. Getting in with a snap suplex now, Low Key. Hits that double stomp. Drops the elbow. Now into that single Nelson. Shoot headbutt there onto Johnny Saint with a double stomp. Now into the leg head scissors.
Give up.
Back suplex there onto Johnny Saint. And Johnny Saint is very tired during this tournament.
Give up.
Still trying to keep cool about it. He has not won a single solitary match in this tournament. And he wants just to get 5 points to go home happy with just 5 points in this tournament to make sure it wasn't a complete loss of a night. But Low Key just wants to make those dreams completely shatter.
Fight.
Saint now getting the heel kick there by Low Key. There's that arm trap. Smashing it away. Forearm smash there on the back of the head again with the single Nelson. I think Saint has found his way, his form of attack. Oh! Key just capturing him with that swift kick. Rolls through with that wrist clench though. And now the cravat locked in.
Give up.
And Saint is going to have to fold Key into a pretzel if he wants to get the victory here against the World Warrior.
Low Key.
Octopus stretch.
Octopus stretch. Hey guys, what's going on? Today we're going to be doing a round tournament.
As round 3 comes to a finish.
Fight.
Elbow smash now back into that bow and arrow lock. Johnny Saint, he wants those 5 points more than anything now. The championship is away from, it's far and away from him, like Tom Cruise trying to play an Irishman. The accent is far and away from him. Rolling combo kick to the back of the head, that would have been it. But Saint is still alive somehow, especially with that forearm smash. And now, grabbing a hold of Low Key. What is he going to plan for here? Low Key reverses into the rear naked choke kick to the face, disgracing Johnny Saint in his last stand. 89%, 1 minute, 29 seconds, that knockout, low key. Just choking down Johnny Saint and finishing him off with a kick to the face. Wow, a lot of Steve Regal. All right, Scott lost in his final match, I think. Yep, taking on Steven Regal.
Fight.
Here we go now. Regal getting caught with that chop there. He better be careful. Oh, caught him! Into the choke already! He wanted to tap him out quicker than Takada did, but I think Scott has learned his lesson, especially against a man like Steven Regal. That elbow drop, stomping away at the face now. Now the lifting knees. Regal applied into that camel clutch. Strikes that uppercut. And Scotty trying to go for that face buster, but no luck. Regal reversed it into a suplex. Breaks the arm, snapping it actually. Slam down now. Scotty working in with a key lock as he hooked the head with his legs. Where was this hiding the whole tournament? And Regal's saying, oh, you dare use my spells against me, you fuck. Now round two. Knife edge. Trying to make the chest red of Lord Steven Regal. Trying to go for the butterfly, but no luck. Scott now.
Give up.
Bending the arm backwards there. Scotty now with the ankle lock onto Regal. Regal kicking the exposed knee of Scott Lost. Escaping away from him, Scotty now. Oh, gets caught in. Regal kicks the leg, and now working it over with that Boston Crab. The snap of the arm there by Scott. Knife edge chop. Hip check by Regal. Regal loves checking the hips across the lips of his opponents. And now Scotty with that. Oh.
Fight.
Going to go for that backbreaker in the opening round. Wow, Affy, hi. We are brawling. Shot calling. But we're headed towards the tail end of this round-robin tournament. As we come to the closing matchups to see who will be the Blackout champion. Block the shot there. Oh, and Regal doing a super kick on to Scott Lost. Never thought I would see that. And Scotty is pissed. Hitting him with that pile driver. Forearm smash. Double underhook suplex now. There's the lift off into that suplex. Scotty hits the double feet to the face there of Steven Regal. Steven Regal now with another butterfly suplex. And now, reverse. Oh! Saved by the bell. Scotty almost fell victim to the reverse brainbuster. And right now, oh, the Regal Plex onto Scotty, but he's back up to his feet. Spinning butterfly kick there on a Regal. Into that key lock. Hooking the head. And that key lock. The hammer lock, however you want to call it. Face buster onto Regal, who is on wiggly, wobbly legs. Butterfly kick. Keep going, Scotty. Stay on top of it. The 3 European uppercuts. Scotty is out. Oh, no. At a 92%, 1 minute, 32 seconds, Scott lost. Had the upper hand and was nailed with 3 devastating European uppercuts, flooring him to the KO. Steven Regal gets the points. We just saw Regal. Oh, he's got to face Dakota Kai. Okay, we'll watch them later. Oh, are these the final matches? These are the final matches. Holy shit. All right, well, as Regal gets a stretch, there is the last matches. Johnny Saint versus Arisa Hoshiki.
Fight.
Here we go, the final matchups here. Johnny Saint has one more opportunity to get at least 5 points in this tournament. Arisa has crossed that threshold a while ago. There's that hooking kick, and she is not going to let Saint get those 5 points. The world is against him at this state of the tournament.
Give up.
Shoot. Now trying to lay in those forearms, but Arisa with the scoop slam. A shot right to the face. Now that spinning hold. The Regal stretch applied. Now taking over on this matchup, but Johnny now into that wrist lock. Round one comes to an end. She was going in for more, but Saint was backing up as the round ended. Now shooting in. Catches up. No! Heel kick. Onto the face now. This is Johnny Saint's last match of this round robin tournament. Will his goal be reached of getting 5 points? Just one victory.
Give up.
Got kicked to the back. Shoot! Oh, there's a bit of a high kick on that one. The cravat now as he's twisting it. Catches him with a roll-up.
Give up.
And that high kick almost put him through that entire wall. As he locks in the cravat once again, Johnny needs to start getting a little more serious, a little more brutal, if you will, in this fight. This is his last match. Rolls through with a double wrist lock, but still nothing. Nothing. As the third round has fallen upon us. European uppercut, down goes the opponent as he heads into the leg, trying to just completely dislocate it. And the Regal stretch applied once more. Saint now looks like he's completely out of gas. Oh, spiked onto that floor.
Give up.
But still no give up. The never say die attitude of Johnny Saint has definitely been shown in this night of broadcasting, as we've now gone the full length of a Marvel Avengers movie, 2.5 hours. We're heading into 3. That's for the last wave of films. Just simply pulling the legs out from underneath him.
Give up. Give up.
And the octopus stretch in.
Give up.
European uppercut. 3rd round.
Fight.
Johnny was pretty dominant in that previous one. Elbow strike. Oh no, she's signaling for something. No, he catches her in the octopus stretch.
Give up.
Lock up now. Spikes the elbow into the shoulder blades. Oh, rolls through with a cross-arm breaker. Great presentation by Johnny Saint. Now she's got him clicked in, knocks him down, but he's back up to his feet. Oh no! She caught him dead center with that kick. Johnny Saint, you bastard loser. Maybe we should have got Mike Flash Jordan to win this tournament. All right, 87%. You're a loser. All right, here we go, folks. The final matchup of this round robin tournament. Steven Regal versus Dakota Kai. Oh boy. You get nothing! You lose! Good day, sir! Here we go, folks. Dakota Kai against Steven Regal. Dakota Kai may not be leading in the points, but she went the distance, as far as I'm concerned, against the leader of the block, Nobuhiko Takada. This is Lordship Steven Regal looking to put away Dakota Kai in the first round. But he's going to have to work a little extra hard. Dakota Kai has proven herself to the masses. She can roll with the best of them. Ooh, that elbow caught her right on the teeth. And now a strike off, elbows to European uppercuts. Dakota still standing as the bell rings.
Fight.
Now Regal says, all right, sunshine, you want to go? You want to go? Snap suplex against the wall. That might have done more damage to her than her opponent. As Dakota Kai now dropping the elbow into the bow and arrow lock.
Give up.
But you saw the hand placement. She put it right on the Adam's apple of Regal. Cutting him down with those kicks, but he picks out the leg. The snap bear takeover. Across the spine now. Snap suplex again, this time by Dakota Kai, who follows through with another spinal kick to Steven Regal. Gets the rapid fire 3 elbows into the single leg Boston Crab. Regal was trying to rear back for something, but she caught him.
Give up. Give up.
Down with that elbow smash there. Regal putting Dakota on wobbly legs, but she's still fighting the good fight. Second round finishes as we head into the third round. Random stranger on Twitch, hey! You have just caught us upon the final match of this broadcast. Welcome. I hope we can entertain you with the final moments of this tournament, this round-robin tournament. But you are more than welcome here. Belly-to-belly overhead there by Steven Regal as Dakota Kai now in some serious trouble. He kicks the leg out of the leg. Captures. Pick up snap suplex now. Axe kick onto the back of the head of Regal, and now placing him into the bow and arrow. Oh, back suplex folding Dakota Kai for a brief moment.
Give up.
And now opening up Regal in the midsection with those kicks. Face crusher. Regal's back up though. She's going into that bow and arrow lock aplenty. She's trying to get the submission on Regal as we head into the round 4. High kick to the face as they both try to get the grapple upper hand. But it seems like they're just throwing it away at this point. Another face crusher. Oh, Regal. Regal is in trouble. Dakota Kai is starting to get a little faster with it. Snapmare takeover. And now a spinal kick. Picking up Regal. No, Regal gets to go behind the first brainbuster. But still Dakota is alive and well. Forearm smash as she's falling, sectioned to the floor. Scoop and a slam. And just unleashing hell on Regal, but he kicks her off. High kick again with the combination. Regal's out. Regal is out. Regal has been knocked out by the captain of Team Kick, Dakota Kai! And the fans are clapping their hands off! 88% fourth round. Here is the winner, though, of the tournament, the Blackout Champion, Nobuhiko Takada. That man dominated the block. Wish we could see the standing brackets. Ginge, hi! Indeed, she earned that victory and the main event spot of that tournament. Meow. There you have it, folks. Nobuhiko Takada is your Blackout Champion. Wow, a raid. Thanks, guys. You know what? Since you guys are here, if you just came in late, I do appreciate it. We had just finished our main purpose for being here at this Blackout tournament. Oh, we can see the rankings. Yay! Rated R. Dakota versus Takada. You will be able to see it, Wild Stallion. I will upload this as soon as we are finished. We're going to have us a little bonus fight since we got the raid here. Thank you so much for the raid. Let's look at these standing brackets here. Low key with 25. Nobuhiko Takada winning it with 35. Steven Regal with 25. Scott Lost with 20. Dakota Kai and Arisa Hoshiki with 15, Mike Bailey with 5, and Johnny Saint. You're a loser, Johnny Saint! 0 points! I'll bet I can. You got puny arms like a cigarette. I do believe so, Craig. All right, let's at least put one good fight on for you guys. You know what? I want to see a battle royal. I do. I really, really do. We'll do a bonus fight for you guys. I thank you so much for coming in for the raid. And we're going to do it with the sponsored ring, the white canvas. I mean, it's only proper for Ruska to be in it. The Bastois promotion. Willem Ruska is in this fight. Then we're also going to have Volkan. Then we're going to have... I do have Bach, I just didn't upload him. Or did he? Yeah, I just haven't unretired him yet. You know what? Fuck me. We're gonna, I don't know. I just did a whole conversation right there in my head. Yeah, we'll just go with what we have right now. Low key. Go Steven Regal. And everybody's opponent. So let's see. Walter. No, we did Walter last time, didn't we? Well, let's do Walter again. You never know. Mil Mascaras. What's that guy's story? Iggy Pop. Iggy Pop? All right, you got it. John fucking Zandig. Oh, hey, club. Here we go, folks. This is a cluster fuckery. And criticals, we're going to put them on high, baby. Oh, I love that story. Wonderstruck. All right, folks, there you have it. Willem Ruska, Volkan, Low Key, Steven Regal, Walter, Mil Mascaras, Iggy Pop, and Zandig. Referee, Senor Sonova. White canvas at the spiky dome. It's a big old spiky dome, you guys. As we head into it, entry finish. Dog show. Here we go, folks, with our special NL-sponsored canvas there. And a strikeout between Iggy Pop and Zandig. There's something I've always wanted to see. As Mil Mascaras, Regal, and Walter taking out the corner. Low Key wanting a piece of Volkan. As Ruska just dodging the capo kick of Low Key and his wild strikes. Look at this assisted powerbomb out of Regal by Walter and Mil Mascaras. One count only. And now stomping away there. There's a big clustery corner. Ruska now flooring Volkan, but Iggy Pop flooring Ruska. Heel kick there onto Volkan. Low Key with a go behind. Iggy Pop not having any of it. Whips off. Hits a shot to the abs. But that man is heroin-fueled muscle. Nice rolling leg lock there by Volkan onto Iggy Pop there as Ruska locks it with John Zandig. Zandig now getting dropped with a shot by Steven Regal. Walter against Mil Mascaras. Double drop kick by Volkan and Low Ki. And now Ruska getting an elbow drop there by Zandig. Walter getting whipped into the corner by Mil Mascaras. Arm drag. Volkan rolling through with the Achilles hold onto Low Ki. Ruska as Iggy swinging for the fences with that lariat miss. Double suplex there by Regal and good old John Zandig. Shot down goes Low Ki, courtesy of Mil Mascaras. Up into the back. Walter getting a hip check there by Regal as both Volkan and Ki back at it again, going for the chops and the kicks. Who's going to win this exchange here? As even Regal and Iggy Pop going strike for strike. Iggy standing tall and knocks down Regal. And somebody's been busted open courtesy of Zandig, who just got criticaled. Mil Mascaras has been eliminated. Uranagi slam by Regal onto Zandig. And Ruska thrown to the outside. He's got to get back in before the count out. Suplex there by Walter onto Iggy. Volkan and Low Ki have got a personal vendetta as Regal's been busted open by Zandig. He saw Volkan get dropped by Low Ki. He wants him too. European uppercut. And a strike off there. Ki dragging Volkan away from the ropes. Iggy Pop going to war with Walter. Zandig now pulling more of those dirty ass tactics. Goes in, kicks the leg out of the leg, Dragon Sleeper attempt there onto Volkan. But now the Romero special into the Dragon Sleeper there by Low Ki, asking if he wants to give up. But Zandig will not give up. Ruska back elbowing Walter, going after Zandig, but gets shot in, capturing Volkan. Fireman's carry takeover. Nice leg capture there by Volkan. Arm drag by Walter onto Iggy Pop now. Section back body drop. Iggy going for the pin, but Ruska not having it. He says, that's my kill. And now choking away at Big Walter. Oh, the power slam, the press slam cutter by Zandig onto Iggy Pop. Off the ropes. And Iggy just straight up club punches Volkan in the back of the head. Ruska now, 1, 2, no, Volkan wants the victory for it. Low Ki, razor buzzsaw kicking the bloody Regal. Section backdrop, big boot lift there by Walter, but nobody home on that one as he's going shot for shot with Ruska. And Ki gets the heel kick on the Volkan. European uppercut there by Regal. And now Iggy trying to get the camel clutch. Power bomb, but Regal reverses it onto Zandig. 1, 2, no. Back suplex or back drop. Figure 4 leg lock there by Iggy. Regal is completely gored. Look at the blood. Possible gray matter on the white canvas. Spilling it all over on the tiles. 2% bagged milk in a carton. And stabbing the head of Walter as Zandig. Form smash now. Ruska, Uranagi slam on to Volkan. Iggy, 2, no! Almost eliminating Regal, but goes after Volkan. Keep crusher onto Walter, 2! Throw 2.9! And look at the clutch! Iggy Pop is locked in. On by, oh, keep crusher on Walter again, 2! No, not again! Well, smooth with that double wrist lock. Walter now power bombing Iggy Pop. Double suplex by Ruska and Zandig. Atomic drop to the outside onto the apron. Walter now getting launched into the corner, but nobody there to follow through. Crossface by Ruska. Butterfly bridge on the outside by Ki. And look at the power of Iggy Pop suplexing Zandig to the outside. No, Ruska escapes Walter's powerbomb pin. Regal doing the side steps. Zandig super tired, even holding a signature. What the shit? A double team maneuver by Iggy Pop, almost a total elimination. And now Ruska, he almost had him, but Ki had to interrupt. Really complicated. No, not a luck on that one. Heel lock by Volkan. What is happening in this fucking cluster? Oh no, the American choke applied to Iggy Pop. but Key is not letting him get the victory. He's toying with him. And Volkan trying to make, double stop from the top by Low-Key on Iggy Pop. No, Iggy Pop kicks out of it, cheating death once again. And now lifting, no, Walter reverses, suplexing Zandig. Ruska is on Dream Street, reverse break buster on a Volkan, and Low-Key gets chopped down by Iggy Pop. Then Iggy Pop colliding into the big Austrian wall known as Walter. Double axe handled by Zandig, off the ropes, goes Key, colliding, pushing Walter. Well, Wayne pushing Zandig, who pushed Walter outside of the ring, and Ruska now capturing him. Back suplex on the Zandig, Volkan with a cross arm breaker. Will he take him out? No! Iggy Pop saves Ruska. Running power slam on the Low-Key. And now throwing Volkan to the outside. Heel kicked there by Low-Key. Who's that? Oh, he thought he was going to go for a dive, but he just ran into the turnbuckles. He kicked Iggy Pop right in the face. Hitting the Dragon Sleeper on a Ruska. Ruska's out. And Low-Key, with the mind games, able to eliminate Ruska. And now going strike for strike with Iggy. But Volkan now opening up on Low-Key into the cross arm. No, he's in the ropes. And Zandig going strike for strike with Regal. And now the weird naked choke by Zandig on the Walter. Butterfly suplex. Iggy saves Volkan. This is completely bananas. Double enziguri on both sides of the head by Key and Iggy Pop. What is going to happen? Who's going to win this one? Regal throwing Walter outside the ring with a German suplex. Uranagi slam on Zandig. Butterfly suplex. No. Flow through by Key. Tiger suplex with a bridge. 2, 3. Iggy Pop's eliminated. So far, Key has eliminated by 2 picks for this contest. Powerbomb by Walter. And now, boom! Blue Thunder Bomb. 1, 2, 3. Key is eliminated by Walter. Press slam cutter onto Key. Zandig getting his extra shots. Walter just not having it. Oh! Volkan has killed Zandig, breaking his arm. Walter now. And now Zandig is completely out. It's down to Walter and Volkan. Crossing through Walter, so close to those ropes. And now the pop handle bomb. 1, 2, 3. Walter is left victorious in this complete cluster of a Battle Royal pinfall submissions only. Let's hear the victorious theme of Walter ring through those speakers as we go ahead and close out this fantastic broadcast. Oh my gosh, people, I am so happy that you joined us here today. In fact, you know what? Do you want to do one more cluster? Do you guys want to do more cluster? I'll do another cluster if you want more cluster.
Do you want more cluster?
Okay, you got it. At 100%. We got Walter winning this one. And now we got to pick all these absolute different characters. Okay, here we go, folks. We're going to clear the selections. We're going to rando it. If it's not a real wrestler, then we change it, okay? But we will do the rando. Tatsuhito Takaiwa. Shikusan no Gaio. Abyss. Iggy Pop, you are already in this fight. We got to take you out, buddy. We will replace Iggy Pop.
with Hiromu Takahashi. And then we have Rob Van Dam, Terry Bam Bam Gordy, Tetsuhiro Kuroda, and Dean Malenko. You got it, baby. Arm Van Dam. All right, folks, let's see here. Here we go, folks. Our next cluster. Now, who is going to, when the smoke clears, who is going to be standing on top of this one?
Wait!
Here we go. RBD versus Bam Bam Gordy. Hiromu Takahashi versus Dean Malenko. Tetsuhiro Kuroda already pile driving with Takaiwa. And Abyss going against Chigusa. Off it. Oh shit. Bam Bam versus Abyss, who double suplexes him with Tetsuhiro Kuroda. Kick slam now. RBD versus Dean Malenko as Hiromu Takahashi watches like a good kitty cat. Meow. Pile driver on to Tetsuhiro Kuroda by Abyss. Powerbomb, neckbreaker combination by Chigusa and Takahashi. And RBD with a tiger. No! He gets the leg kicked out. Sweeping kick there by Chigusa. Chigusa now with a knife edge chop on to Hiromu. She wants everybody in this fight. Bump across the back now. Off into the rope she goes, but gets stopped. Bam Bam now with a sleeper hold, stomp to the nuts on a Gordy by Abyss. European uppercut now onto Chigusa. Chigusa now getting back up to her feet. RBD colliding in with her. Test of strength occurring right here. Nobody wins. Nice Saito suplex there by Kuroda onto Takaiwa. And now Dean Malenko fighting out both RBD and Abyss. Hiromu Takahashi now wants to go toe-to-toe with Bam Bam. Oh, it gets thrown to the outside as Kuroda sets up the Rolling Thunder there for RBD. But Takaiwa, oh, holds up Kuroda in that pile driver position as RBD snap kicks him in the face. Rolls through. Chigusa not even getting a 1 count from Tetsuhiro Kuroda. And now Takahashi going strike up with Abyss. Knife edge chops to uppercuts there by RBD. And now Takahashi's little kitty cat is getting stomped away by Abyss. Kuroda now getting reversed and punched into the corner. Abyss just leaves him for dead. Bam Bam, he got Saito suplex there by Chigusa. RBD now arm dragging with the arm strength. Abyss, as Takahashi gets slapped onto the floor by Kuroda and Takaiwa. Backslider there by Dean. A 1 count only. Oh, Chigusa picking up RBD, suplexing him down, holding him up too. Backslider there by Dean. Knife edge chop to the back there by Abyss as Gordy hit that pile driver on Kuroda. 1, 2. No, not enough. Forearm smash now. Pulling that quicker onto Takaiwa. Keep ground, Bam Bam. Trying to get the power bomb. But Kuroda reverses. Suplex to the outside goes RBD. Off into the corner. Nice heel kick by RBD. 1. No. Gordy trying to go for the victory on Takahashi. Pile driver by Chigusa. And a Death Valley driver onto Gordy. Now Dean backdrops. Powerbomb assisted by RBD. Backslided there by Dean. 1. Now Chigusa getting caught up with Bam Bam Gordy. Lariato right on the face. 1, 2. No, a 2.9. She kicks out a nanosecond away from being eliminated into this cluster. German suplex onto Dean Malenko by Hiromu. 1, 2. 2 counts. Chigusa is a Joshi legend. I strongly recommend that you check out her work. Back in the golden era.
1, 2, no. After a series of headbutts to Abyss. And now Bam Bam getting the pile driver on Hiromu. And no, Takaiwa had the stalling suplex. Stalling suplexes aplenty as Abyss knocks him down. Hiromu sent to the outside. Flipping Tiger driver by Dean Malenko. But the count is interrupted by the ref administering the count out. Double suplex there by Kuroda and Malenko. Shoot headbutt onto Takaiwa. And now launching Bam Bam into the ropes. There goes Abyss into the ropes now. Scoop slam to the outside goes Bam Bam. Takaiwa getting knocked down. Oh, ticking time bomb! But thrown to the outside. Somebody tried to fly. Did Abyss just try to fly? Back suplex there now. Malenko trying to get the drop on Hiromu, but Hiromu fighting off everybody in the corner. Death Valley driver onto Bam Bam by Takaiwa, who now picks up. Stalling and falling. Suplex onto Abyss. Reverse DDT by Kuroda onto Chigusa, rolling through the victory. Nobody home on that one. Spinal kick. And now Bam Bam power bombing. Press. 2. No. Powerbomb, running powerbomb, 2! No! Malenko's still in this fight! And now, drops the gutbuster! As Kuroda and Takahashi going strike for strike! Super kick! Kuroda's back up! Lariato! Running bomb by Chigusa, 1, 2! Not even close! Malenko and Takaiwa striking it off! Lariato! Lariato! Northern Lights bomb on Abyss! And now picking him up! Steiner screwdriver, no! Malenko saved! Hiromu! Tiger driver on Chigusa! 2! Running Shining Wizard on the Chigusa! Who's going for a running bomb on Abyss! Into the corner! Taking time bomb on a Kuroda! Who's on Dream Street? Bam Bam with a lariat! Go for the cover. Lifts up. Scooping a slam. Powerbomb whip onto Takaiwa. And now Bam Bam fighting off both Malenko. And then RVD with a 450 leg drop. Death Valley driver by Chigusa. Another 450 leg drop by RVD. Who catches her with a Tiger suplex into the corner. And now Takaiwa. Death Valley driver deep pocketed. Double the kickoff. Double piston elbows there by Bam Bam. Gut buster by Malenko. Oh, Hiromu stops him from a vicious powerbomb on a Terry Gordy. Like a bad kitty cat. Oh, Canadian Destroyer on a Bam Bam, but he's in the ropes. Shoot headbutt there by Abyss onto Takaiwa. Splash! 450 leg drop by RED. Brain buster! Sweet Takuraka by Dean Malenko. Lift off, face crusher, power bomb, and another one, and another one. Death Valley driver Takaiwa going for that power bomb Death Valley driver combination. Shining Wizard, oh, on the Chigusa, running. Nobody home on that one, but collides Kuroda right into Abyss. Nice roll up, 2, 3, Malenko eliminates Chigusa. Paul Steiner screwdriver onto Kuroda. Elbow drop on the Takaiwa by Abyss. And a shoulder claw on the Takaiwa. RVD doing the thumbs. Short arm lariat. Takaiwa versus Abyss is something I'd love to see in a singles competition. There's a pickup powerbomb. And a second one. Picks him up again. Third. 1, 2, 3. Abyss is eliminated. Chigusa Nagayo is eliminated. And the referee's been knocked out. And now RVD with the bow and arrow lock. Short arm lariat there by Bam Bam Gordy. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, 2.9. Nice Tiger Driver there on the Corona by Malenko. And now RVD gets a DDT from TBBG. 1, 2, 3. No, 2.9. And now Malenko slapping on the Cloverleaf. Corona's eliminated. Short arm lariat there by Bam Bam. Nice fucking face punch there by Malenko. Off the ropes he goes. No, they collide. It is down to Takaiwa, who's about to powerbomb RVD. And another one. And a Death Valley Driver. Malenko's eliminated by Gordy. And now Hiromu heading up to the top. But what does he have in store as he knocks down Bam Bam? And now RVD catching the powerbomb combination. Death Valley Driver! But he can't go for the pin, but RVD's back up out of sheer instinct. Oh shit, straight jacket German! 1, 2, no! RVD escapes the 3. Swinging neck breaker. Is in a tiger suplex, dropping Bam Bam Gordy on his neck. And now an assisted powerbomb by Takaiwa and Gordy into the sharpshooter, the Scorpion Deathlock. RVD so close to those ropes. And now double suplex on a Gordy. Cross-legged special on the Takaiwa. Picks him up, drops him down with a deal. Fit fucking Finley roll by RVD. Back suplex murder driver by Gordy. Him off, and now crisscross applesauce, and both of them with the Irish whip, and floors Gordy with a forearm shot. RVD with a roll-up pin, but he knows he's in those ropes. Takaiwa now going to make him pay for it. Pile driver in the corner. Heel kick there by RVD, posing for the camera as Bam Bam heading up the ropes. No! RVD made him escape. Total elimination by Bam Bam and RVD. And now oh, just dropping him on the head. Takahashi catches the lariat from Takaiwa. And now Takaiwa gets the roll through. No, Bam Bam makes him escape. Choke slam. Down he goes. Butt kicks off Bam Bam. These 4 men are left standing for a raise and powerbomb whip. No, he's in the ropes. Cross-legged special by RVD. All 4 men are down as the crowd is roaring past these solid walls. Ah! Powerbomb! Second one on the RVD, mind you. Spinning back suplex. Stalling and falling. Suplex on the Takahashi. Dragon screw whip there by RVD. Now it's him and Bam Bam. Bam Bam with that slam. Takaiwa thought he was going to get the finish there on Takahashi. He catches the lariat though. Trips up the legs. Kick. Working over the legs, colliding with Bam Bam is RVD, and now Takaiwa. Lariat! These 4 men are going ballistic on each other. Oh no, Takaiwa powerbomb! And a second one into the 3rd! He's picking up Takahashi. Takahashi fights away from it though. Canadian Destroyer! 1, 2, 3! Takaiwa is eliminated. It's down to RVD. Bam Bam Gordy. And Hiromu Takahashi catches the axe kick by RVD. And now RVD unloading those kicks on Bam Bam. Goes after Takahashi. Takahashi throws him out. He wants to finish off Bam Bam. Forearm strikes, down he goes. Midsection DDT spiking RVD on the top of his head. And he's shaking his hand. No, 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 no. Drop kick to the face of RVD. Step up enziguri by Rob Van Dam. Sliding baseball drop kick to the face of Van Dam. That got him back up. Super kick on the Gordy. And now picking up. Digging time bomb! But no, baby, power bomb. Press 1, 2, 3. Oh, no! RVD with a deal! But Bam Bam catches him again with a powerbomb! 1, 2, 3! Wow! 33 minutes, 24 seconds, folks. %, the rapid power bombs onto RBD, onto Hiromu Takahashi. Then you have Takaiwa getting eliminated by the back hook leg pinfall after the ticking time bomb. Dean Malenko getting eliminated with a hook leg pinfall. Tetsuhiro Kuroda tapping out with the Texas Cloverleaf. Abyss getting eliminated with a powerbomb press, and Chigusa Nagayo rolling leg lock crutch. Oh, clutch, actually. Hammers on, puts down, RVD. That's true. King of the Deathmatch 95 loss. Oh, man. Yeah, he was pretty frustrated by that one. Oh, Bammers. Congratulations, buddy. All right, folks, that's going to do it here. We've been broadcasting for 3 hours now. Small potatoes. But I want to thank you guys. I want to thank Ginge for the raid and everybody else who came in. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you followed. We're going to be doing a lot more broadcasts. Might do some 2K19, might do some other games. But I love doing these Fire Pro broadcasts for you guys just to make sure that you got something to watch, to be entertained. And, yeah, I mean, you know, just keep practicing your social distancing. Wash your hands. Only go out for essentials. Try to avoid contact with any strangers or anybody else for that matter who you don't see on an everyday basis, but always stay safe. Thank you so much for joining me today, you guys. It's been a pleasure. It always is. I will see you again very soon. I love you very much. And this is Dino Winwood saying thank you again, and OU818.